So, liebe Leute, es geht weiter mit neuer Grafikkarte und Co. in Sternenwünsche. Wir sind im Nakult-System und ohne Glaber wieder hinein.
Captain's Log, 5th Reckoning, Chronicle 36. We are about to commence work on a most important operation. An attempt to revitalize the Nakul Star. One of the finest vessels in the Alliance is joining our efforts today. May the wisdom of Lukar guide us to success. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you. It's an honor I fully intend to live up to. More about that later. We've got a job to do. Before we begin, I should warn you, the Nakul are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that might arise. Indeed. But we have earned their trust over the months of research here, and I intend to honor that today. Heading to the primary coordinates now. All hands, prepare to deploy the stellar rejuvenators. It's time to heal a star.
We meet again. One hopes your efforts here today will have a better outcome than your previous attempt to repair our star.
If I may interrupt. Representative, we are indeed ready to begin the process. With your blessing, of course.
Very well. Our fleet is standing by to assist you if necessary. The time has come. Admiral Kumarte, I hereby authorize you and your associates to proceed. May your efforts lead to a new dawn for the Nakul people.
Getting some strange readings. Try adjusting your cohesion beam frequency.
We're reading several disruptions in the cohesion beam, originating 100,000 kilometers from the star's surface.
Stellar activity in the area may be causing the fluctuations. Adjust your course to the following coordinates. Let's see if the situation improves there.
If we tighten formation, our beams may reinforce one another.
Agreed. Move to the following coordinates.
Wenn ich dort dran denke,
You've reached the new coordinates. Deploy from there. Once you've redeployed, you'll need to adjust the frequency again.
wenn ich dort dran denke, wie so eine Karte früher bei mir gelackt hat.
Initiate stellar modulation sequence on my mark. Mark. Modulation initiated. Energy levels are increasing. Reading erratic spikes at the stellar core. Abort! All ships abort now! That was far too close for comfort. I detected a feedback loop forming. If we hadn't shut down when we did, a stellar flare would have backfired along the cohesion beam. The damage to us and the Nakul would have been catastrophic.
Are you mad? Do you think we will sit by idly while your incompetence puts our star at risk once more? Explain yourself, immediately! I suggest you do so quickly and with positive results. Rest assured, if you do not save our star, then you can be certain that our fleet will avenge it.
I've taken a look at our data from the incident, and I believe I've found something. I've discovered where the cohesion beam started to suffer interference. The coordinates are 0.4 AU from the star. All right, I believe it's time to get to the bottom of this before the administrator loses his patience.
Some of the asteroids nearby are emitting an unusual level of energy. However, their composition is making long-range scans ineffective.
Strange. The asteroid is emitting highly energized particles, like the tail of a comet.
It's marked as an asteroid in the stellar registry. No mention of reactive properties.
So, same asteroid, different behavior. Sounds like we're on the right track. The asteroid is emitting energy in a pattern similar to that of the star earlier. Whatever caused that issue may be in effect here as well. We are still unable to conduct a deep scan of the asteroid, however. If we can devise a way to do so, I believe we will find more answers.
There is a human expression. You cannot prepare an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Or in this case, asteroids. If we fracture one of them with our weapons, we will expose the core and obtain the deep scan results we seek.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I believe we cracked the egg just a bit too hard. There's not much left to study, I'm afraid. Fortunately, there are more targets available. We should try again, although with considerably lower weapon settings.
The Nakul have tagged the next asteroid for future mining operations.
Under the circumstances, I believe they'll agree that its loss will be acceptable.
I certainly hope so, ma'am. I'd prefer not to incur their wrath today.
Let's scan the debris for reactive particles.
Das gefällt mir, dass das so dann wegzieht. Wie es auch sein sollte.
That did the trick. Scanning our little cracked egg now. The core is decaying into ionized gases. Quite similar to what is happening to the interior of the Nakul star. I'd like to crack another egg and conduct a scan of it before moving on to making the omelet, so to speak. If my hypothesis is correct, the radiation signature present will match, bringing us another step closer to understanding this phenomenon. Remember, we do not want to pulverize our next time.
The Nakul have detected our weapons fire, Admiral. They are understandably curious.
Update them on our activities here, Captain. We've nothing.
Ship is under attack.
Asteroid successfully fractured. Begin your scans now.
So soll das sein. Dass das wegfliegt. Früher ist das weggeploppt. Jetzt ist es okay. Gefällt mir.
It's a match.
Very good, Captain. Now, let's compare radiation signatures.
1 second. 2 seconds. 1 second. 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 1
Not quite yet.
Admiral, the Nakul representative is concerned about the destruction of valuable asteroids.
Inform him that the Alliance will compensate the Nakul for their loss, please.
As you wish, Admiral. Anfame out.
Analysis complete. The wave patterns are a match. Indeed. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you and Captain Anfame. Head there now. Once you've arrived, we can triangulate the location of the anomaly's source. Compiling sensor data now. Aha! There you are. The multiphasic pulse waves are originating from high orbit around the planet closest to the Nakul star. Nothing conclusive at this time, I'm afraid. However, if I were to speculate, it's almost like something is tapping against the fabric of space-time. We're approaching the coordinates now. I trust you've spotted our uninvited guests. One thing is certain. We have a limited amount of time to determine what they are doing here before the Nakul detect them. Considering their turbulent history, I doubt the Tholians will receive a cordial greeting from Representative Kartek or his forces.
This is peculiar. The Tholians are known for their aggression in response to alien forces, and yet they haven't scanned us or gone to battle readiness. It's as if they are ignoring us.
Attention, Tholian forces. I am Admiral Kumarke of the LSS Raskava. You have violated Nakul space and are disrupting a critical procedure here. I'm instructing you to cease all activities and explain your presence in this system immediately.
The border violation is inconsequential. Our work takes priority. We will continue. Do not interfere. Your continued presence is unnecessary. The loss of this star is acceptable to us. Further discussion is irrelevant. Leave now or you will be fired upon.
Tholian vessels are going to battle stations. They're moving into attack formation.
Battle stations. Tactical. Aim to disable, not destroy.
I'm not sure they'll reciprocate that courtesy, Admiral.
We need answers, Captain, and it's rather difficult to get them from the dead.
Understood. Firing to disable only.
last of them. Now, maybe we can get some answers. Flagship did not engage us in battle. Instead, they remained on station, diverting all non-essential power to their web generator systems. Even their shields are down. What are they doing here?
Preliminary scans suggest that the Tholian flagship is creating an incredibly powerful energy web lattice around a spatial anomaly. There is no target vessel within the web.
This is most unfortunate. The source of the multiphasic waves lies within the Tholian energy lattice. Furthermore, the waves are increasing in intensity, accelerating the decay of the Nakul star's core. Left unchecked, this procedure the Tholians are conducting will cause a complete collapse of the stellar core, resulting in a supernova. I believe a boarding action is in order. We'll disable the Tholian web generator on board the flagship to stop the procedure. I've sent transporter coordinates. Prepare your away team for action. I shall meet you aboard the Tholian vessel. An acceptable risk. What matters most is stopping that procedure and saving the Nakul star. We'll deal with any unforeseen challenges as they present themselves. Agreed?
Let's make haste. The Tholians will muster their security forces once they detect us, and combat could lead to our EV suits being compromised. If that happens, we won't last long in the hostile environment here. Let's begin by scanning the access terminals in this chamber. Find one with main computer access and use it to get a layout of the ship. Once we have that, we can identify the best route to the web generator system and disable it. Let's start with that console over there. That console is dedicated to life support only. No access to the systems we're looking for. We'll have to try another. This is a medical console, keyed only to Tholian anatomy. Try another console. One of them is bound to have access to the data we require. Got it. Gather what information you can before the Tholians lock us out of the system. Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system. Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless. Quite so. Judging by the power readings, we can follow the spine of the craft down this corridor to where the web generators are. Unfortunately, that chamber is locked during use. There's an engineering node nearby. We may be able to cut the power to the web generators from there. Once the system is down, we should be able to gain access to the generators and disable them. The engineering node is through that door and down the hall. Watch out for security. The Tholians know we're here now. Tholian security ahead. Neutralize them so we can access the computers in this node. We're clear. Let's run a bypass on that console while we can.
Wäre besser, wenn da oben was anderes steht, wie zum Beispiel sich Hecke oder sowas.
This is remarkable. The webs are somehow penetrating multiple dimensions simultaneously. They appear to be solidifying elements of space-time between these dimensions, repairing damage to the very fabric of reality. There are two spinnerets, shall we say, that emit the energy used to generate the web in space. They'll need to be neutralized. Once they're down, we can disable the web generator's primary core, and the entire system will be offline.
Okay, aber wenn die doch die Fähigkeit haben, solche Anomalien in kompletter Raum- und Zeitgefüge und in anderer Dimensionen zu reparieren sollten.
Unfortunately, no. Their security is blocking access. We'll need to bypass that at a nearby security node.
Ja,
Wait a moment. I'd like to access the astrometrics console here. Find more data on the
Oh,
anomaly.
labere die immer. Sollte man dann die nicht ganz einfach machen lassen?
The Tholians have compiled a detailed list of space-time anomalies throughout known space. Judging by the star dates, they've been at this for quite some time. Centuries, in fact. Yes, this system is listed as a primary concern due to repeated temporal damage to the fabric of space-time. Indeed, the Tholian distaste for time travel is well known. It may explain their actions here today. According to log entries, this ship has been sent to prevent a trans-dimensional vortex from forming in the system. Let's access this science console. I have a theory. Look out! More Tholians! As I was saying, let's access this console. It may provide some key information. It occurs to me that protomatter could be used as part of this process. The problem with the Tholian method is, ironically, time. The time it takes for their web generators to repair the damage to space-time is allowing for the generation of the pulse waves. The more damage is repaired, the stronger the waves become. I believe the integration of protomatter into the process could hasten the repair time considerably, to the point where the pulse wave generation would be minimal, if not eliminated entirely. Agreed. But it's the best idea I have at the moment. I'd like to study the web generators more thoroughly before we make a decision neither of us can live with. I have what I need. Let's proceed to the security node and unlock the doors to the web generator.
Ja, welche Tür? Ah. Ne, war doch richtig. Tholianer-Schiffe sind immer
Look out!
so.
Ambush!
Doch, Ionenstrahlkampf. Hier, boah, das kann hart gönnen. Juliana ernähre sich auch von Strahlen, also heile sich.
The security node is on the other side of these doors. Let's clear the room and get to
Schilde nicht.
All clear. Everyone, gather up. We need a plan. I'll need some time to bypass their security system. Please do. I prefer to face as little Tholian hospitality as possible, if you don't mind.
Sorry.
Proceed with caution. There must be a reason those doors are locked when the device is in use.
Ich war aber gerade noch im Aufhebmodus.
The main web generator is ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Okay, das war Fehler.
Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
We need to get to the spinneret controls in two adjacent rooms and shut them both down. Doing so could overload the bypass relays and sent a power surge into the vessel's warp core, resulting in a breach. When both spinnerets are deactivated, we can return here and safely disengage the primary. The spinneret controls are just ahead. Disable them.
Taking damage detected. Shield something.
That's one spinneret offline. Let's get to the second one. Spinneret controls are ahead. Disable them before more security arrives.
Shield losing power.
Well done. Both spinnerets are offline. Let's go shut down the main web generator.
Ganz vergessen, dass ich den aufgewertet habe.
Right. We need to disengage the primary projector from the main web generator now. I'll use an encryption algorithm to lock them out of the controls. That should buy us the time we need to implement a better solution to the problem.
Kennt Juliana?
web generator is inoperative. We did it. We should beam back as soon as... Wait! They've raised their shields. We're trapped!
Your arrogance. Your insanity. You've doomed us all.
Taking damage detected. Shield losing
Cease hostilities. I mean you no harm. Hold your fire. I am now the ranking officer aboard this vessel, and I wish to discuss matters with you peacefully. Correct. Long ago, I traveled alongside the crew of the USS Enterprise, under the command of Captain James T. Kirk. While among their crew, I was given the designation Bright Eyes by my good friend Nyota Uhura.
Boah, gibt es keine Spezies in Star Trek Online, die immer irgendwelche andere Spezies umtransformiert? Das ist ja blöd.
We realize that you were trying to repair an anomaly in space-time here, but your procedure is damaging the Nakul star to critical levels.
I am prepared to hear your proposal, Admiral, but we must speak quickly. It is only a matter of time before my fellow Tholians on other vessels regroup, and you will find they are not as understanding as I am.
I propose a coordinated effort between our ships and yours. We can integrate a proto-matter matrix into the web lattice your ship generates, increasing the speed at which the rupture is sealed. By doing so, the frequency of pulsed waves generated by the repair process will be reduced to acceptable levels, ending the damage to the nearby star.
Yes. I believe the Admiral's proposal will solve both problems efficiently, but we'll need to move fast.
Use these access codes to override the encryption and re-enable the web generator. The web generator is back online. Let's coordinate next steps from our respective vessels.
We have a situation. The Nakul have detected the Tholian force here and have dispatched their fleet to our location. Quicker than you think, unfortunately. Though I gave Representative Taktik every assurance that the situation was under control here, he refused to believe me. He said the Nakul would deal with the Tholians, and if we got in their way...
I take it you've heard the news. Bright Eyes and I will do our best to implement our plan. But we'll need time and protection. Any Tholian vessels you can restore to battle readiness will be of great assistance.
Here they come!
Every Tholian ship repaired will be an ally in this conflict.
Restore Tholian ships if possible. We need all the help we can get. Remember, Aim to disable, not destroy. They're gone. Lost.
Our web generator is offline, and we've suffered critical damage. If we don't seal the vortex soon, we may not get another chance. The vortex is destabilizing the star at an accelerated rate. If we do not seal it soon, the star will reach supernova status.
Right. The protomatter matrix is stable, so we need to reinforce the Tholian web lattice as soon as possible.
I have sent the schematics for web stitching probes to you. Deploy them around the perimeter of the vortex. Each one will extrude a protomatter thread to my vessel. When all 6 probes are in position, we can energize the web and seal the vortex. Admiral Kumarke and I believe that sealing the vortex in this manner will allow the star to regenerate back to its previous state. But we must do so soon.
Deploy the stitching probes at the designated coordinates. We need to energize the web soon in order to save the Nicole star.
Place the stitching probes quickly, then energize the web. Web projector link established. Web projector link established. Web projector link established. projector link established. Web projector link established. Web projector link established.
Stitching probes are engaged. Energize the web.
Weaving emitter engaged. All functions optimal.
Protomatter matrix, initiate. All ships, withdraw to a safe distance at once.
It appears I owe you an apology. My science team informs me that our star has been saved by you, the Lucari, and the Tholians. Our wish for a revitalized star will have to wait until more research on our star's instability can be conducted. Though it seems we have a new wish to make today. A wish for peace between the Nakul and the Tholians. Today we saw Tholians risk their lives to preserve our sun, despite our belligerence. If they are willing to do that, perhaps they will be willing to broker an end to hostilities between us.
The vortex remains closed, and our forces will be returning to Tholian space shortly. As a people, we are reluctant to work alongside non-Tholians, especially on matters we believe to be a result of their negligence. There will be many questions about today's events from our leaders. I will encourage them to put aside their xenophobic tendencies and collaborate with the Alliance on the Vortex issue. It will not be easy, to be sure, but it is an effort I am willing to make, no matter the risk to my career or standing. I trust you will do the same when your leaders seek a solution to the problem. Very good. I shall leave you then with the words of an old friend. Live long and prosper.
There are days out here where the beauty, mystery, and excitement make all the work and sacrifice worthwhile. And then there are days like today. Of course. And today we risked all. But not everyone lived to see our success. Indeed, may the captain and crew of the Traloon find peace within the light, in Lucar's name. I spoke with Bright Eyes earlier, and we both agreed to share all of the data we gathered today freely to anyone willing to work on the Vortex issue, regardless of their affiliation. Now is not the time to hoard information. Now is the time to act, before the vortices cause irreparable damage to space-time.
Status report.
We have survived a transdimensional shunt, Captain.
We are operating under emergency power, sir. Warp and impulse drives are offline.
Restore main power as soon as possible, Engineer. What is our current position?
Unable to verify, Captain. None of the nearby star systems appear on our navigational charts.
Run your scan. Look for any recognizable systems.
Sir, incoming warp signature detected. Unidentified vessel entering the system.
Any sign of hostility? It is beautiful.
Incoming hail, sir.
Let's see what our new friends have to say.
Fortsetzung folgt. Cliffhanger.
Starfleet Command has placed a high priority on repairing the numerous reality vortices you've discovered. Analysts are working on a list of vortices to close, based on their level of stability and potential danger to the systems they're located in. Admiral Kumarke will spearhead this operation, but she'll need your help once the time comes to begin the vortex repair procedures. I'll be in touch when the Admiral is ready to go.
Aha, ein Foliennetz. Das ist doch was für mich. Na, eher weniger. Aber okay, gut, das war's, Leute. Bis dann. Bis irgendwann mal weitergeht.